Hello. If you're thinking about getting into the commercial cleaning business, one of the first questions on your mind is probably this: how much money can I actually make in this business? And depending on where you look, you'll see a wide range of answers. Some of them are going to sound very promising, and others are going to leave you with more questions than clarity. So in this video, I'm going to break down what you can realistically expect to earn in the commercial cleaning space and what that's going to entail. And this is going to be based on my 15 years of working with franchise owners as well as independent operators. This isn't going to be any hype and no inflated numbers, just some real insight so that you can make an informed decision. So let's get into it. The first thing that you need to understand is this: there's no single answer to how you grow, how you build a business, okay? Income in the commercial cleaning business can vary widely, and it depends on a few key factors. Things like how many accounts do you have, the size of those accounts, your pricing, your expenses, and whether or not you're working yourself or hiring other people to work for you. So when you hear a number, you always have to ask, what does it take to get there? Now, another important factor that affects income potential is whether or not you're operating as a franchisee or as an independent business owner. And there's a major difference between the two. In many franchise models, part of the investment may include access to customer accounts or business opportunities. So depending on the structure that you pick, you may begin with a built-in path to generating revenue. As an independent operator, you're responsible for generating every customer and every dollar of revenue on your own. Now, this doesn't mean that one path is automatically better than the other, but it does mean that the growth process can look very different between the two. Now let's start at the lower end. When you're first getting started, it's very common to be in the range of about $500 to $2,000 per month in revenue. Now this usually means that you're going to have a few accounts, you're going to be doing most of the work yourself, and you're still learning the business. Also at this stage, it's going to be less about profit and more about building a foundation and putting systems in place for your business. As you gain more accounts and become more efficient, you're going to move into a more stable range. And that might look like revenue in the neighborhood of $3,000 a month to $10,000 a month in revenue. At this level, you may still be doing some of the work yourself. You might also start to bring in employees to help in the business, and your systems are starting to improve. This is where many people began to see the real potential and possibilities in the commercial cleaning space. Now, on the higher end, yes, it's possible to earn significantly more. I've seen operators generate $10,000, $20,000, and over $30,000 per month in revenue. But here's what you need to understand. This level does not happen by accident. It's going to require a solid base of accounts, reliable staff, strong systems need to be in place, and consistent management. This is where a lot of people get misled. They have to understand that revenue is not the same as profit. You might hear someone say, I'm making $10,000 a month in my commercial cleaning business. But what really matters is how much are they keeping? Because you have to figure in things like labor, supply costs, transportation, and other operating costs. So your actual take-home income is going to be lower than your total revenue. So what's the real answer? How much money can you make in the commercial cleaning space? The honest answer again is that it is going to depend on a lot of things. It's going to depend on your business model, your expectations, and how you build your business over time. Now, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme or an opportunity, but it is a business that can grow steadily over time if you approach it the right way. So if you're considering getting into the commercial cleaning business, focus less on the big numbers and more on really understanding the business and what it takes to reach those levels. And that's what this channel is all about. We're going to create clarity before commitment. We're going to help you have all of the information that you need before you make a decision, and this will allow you to make an informed decision. So if this has helped you, go ahead and hit subscribe. I'll continue breaking down the business so that you can make smarter and more informed decisions. And if you have questions about income, franchises, or getting started, drop them in the comments, and I'll see you on the next video.